Don't worry, folks. JoJo Fridays is not dead, and I'm gonna prove it.
I can, do, I do, I do, can I, I can, do, I do, I do, can I, God, no, God, take my mind, I can take my mind, and I'm fine. No, God, take my mind, I can take my mind, and I'm fine.
So, if everything goes right with the editing of this, you should be seeing this video after the premiere of Stone Ocean on Netflix. Now, I know a lot of people have talked about the hype for Stone Ocean, whether or not it's dead, how Netflix has screwed the proverbial pooch by their very weird release dates, and how we got nothing but the same Jolyne PNG for months, and I swear to God, if I have to see that pose one more time, I'm going to lose my freaking marbles! But most importantly is the perceived death of JoJo Fridays. So I'm going to be real with you guys, I'm still a relatively new fan of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I didn't grow up with it, and I never saw the series until I was already on my way to college. And up until then, I had only seen a small handful of memes, like the To Be Continued or the Kono Dioda.
I don't even know what that...
By the time I was in college and working my way through Stardust Crusaders, Golden Wind had already been airing, and I ended up catching up by the time Golden Wind was over. So I never had a JoJo Friday. But I saw all the memes from the community about JoJo Fridays, and I understood the hype from back when Game of Thrones was still good. Shame that didn't work out. Or back when Samurai Jack was finally making his way back to the past. I get it. Who's not excited for the weekly episodes? I understand why everyone is worried about the death of a community event that has been around for so long. Really? Just a motorcycle, right then. Did you just have... And even worse, is going to end on a Wednesday. Nobody parties on a Wednesday. But I believe that JoJo Fridays is not dead. And I'll explain why. And I'll also explain what we as a community can do to keep the tradition alive. If you would allow me to go on a tangent for a second, I really enjoy listening to audiobooks at work. Just this past month, I finished both The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn, and I even managed to finish Bram Stoker's Dracula. You too can listen to audiobooks with today's sponsor. I'm kidding, this video doesn't have a sponsor. No, we do have a sponsor for the channel, but we're working on that. I'm still learning. But I actually do genuinely enjoy audiobooks, and they're amazing. But one of the hardest things I've had to work my way through has been Moby Dick. Holy cow. It's a book that takes way too damn long, and it'd be great if Ishmael would just get back to the fucking plot. Oh my god. But I digress. In the book, there's this chapter where, after killing a whale, Ahab's second mate, Stub, requests for a whale steak. After having the poor cook fry it up, Stub has the chef pray for and preach to the sharks down below as they attempt to devour the whale that all these men had worked so hard in obtaining. Here's an excerpt from the chef's sermon, which I have slightly edited to be a little bit more legible and a little less racist.
Once more the sermon proceeded. Your voraciousness, fellow critters, I don't blame you so much for. That is nature, and can't be helped. But to govern that wicked nature, that is the pint. You is shark, sartin. But if you govern the shark in you, why then you be angel. For all angel is nothing more than the shark well governed. Now look here, brethren. Just try once to be civil, a-helping yourselves from that whale.
We're going to come back to this later. I just want you to keep this in mind. Hey, let's talk about TV. You guys like TV? I like TV. Anyone else? Okay. Anyone here ever binge-watched an entire season of a show in one sitting? Anybody? Come on. Raise your hand. I'm guilty too. Come on. I see you in the back. Go on. Put it up. Yeah. Yeah. Any of you feel bad for doing so? I do. I binge-watched an entire, like 2 seasons of Futurama in one afternoon. It was awesome, but oh boy, I did not have a good day at school the next day, I'll tell you what. My point is that binge-watching, or binge-drinking, or binge-eating, all of it is bad for us. Something, everything in moderation, right? We're about to enter a period of time in which JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is going to have the option to be binged 12 episodes at a time. Notice how I said option? We, as a fan base, are the sharks about to feast on the whale that is the end of the main universe Joestar saga. This is the end of everything that JoJo's Bizarre Adventure has been building up to. And most of us are going to devour until our bellies is full, but we have no full, so we look elsewhere to consume more.
Don't ask questions. Just consume product and then get excited for next products.
So, if we as a fan base are as sharks, I would like to propose to all of you that we govern our internal shark, perhaps becoming angels of our own. Maybe even reaching our own heaven of sorts. Maybe even over heaven. I'm sorry. You know what? Okay, that was a really long stretch for a lame joke. I'm sorry. Okay, but allow me to be serious for a second. JoJo Fridays being released on a Friday was really only half the hype. The other half of the hype has always been the fan base. Whether it's the memes, or the jokes, or the awesome AMV edits that people make, like, holy cow, these people, I don't know how those people do it. I have tried. I genuinely just can't make an AMV that good. I know that a lot of people are going to watch all 12 episodes on the first day, and you know what? That's understandable. I get it. Good for them. However, I, personally, am making a vow to keep JoJo Fridays alive in my own little way by watching one episode every Friday until I finish those 12 episodes, and repeating that process when more episodes come out. And I would like to urge you to do the same. Take control of your urge to watch it all in one go, and to delay your enjoyment so that it can last for essentially months if done right. You gotta think of it as if it's like a stockbroker putting his money away in the bank for retirement, or a 401k, or an IRA, or some other third economic idea. I mean, come on, if a squirrel can do it, I think you can resist watching JoJo for a full 7 days before your next episode.
It's been 1 week.
Basically, I'm saying, don't binge JoJo. To prove my point, if you guys don't know, I'm actually a huge fan of the show MacGyver from the 80s. Specifically from the 80s. Miss me with that reboot shit. Not a fan. Anyway, I decided recently to work my way through the whole series again, and in the first season, I decided to watch an episode every Saturday. And I gotta tell you guys, this is kind of terrific. It's almost like giving myself a little treat after a really busy week. I love my job. I love weekends too. And that's why I look forward to every weekend of hearing the build-up before the explosion in the theme song. And also, every time I see that, I consider recreating the intro in my own style. My point being that I look forward to something, even though I have the ability to do so at any time, and it increases my enjoyment. So if you want, feel free in joining me in keeping JoJo Fridays alive. Who knows, it'll be like our own version of a NoFap November. No binge December? No bender December. There's probably a better name in there somewhere.
No, I'm okay.
What else is on?
Yeah, let's do what else.
Where's the TV guy?
Also, this video serves as a test for scripted videos, so if you like it, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. I wanted to try making a scripted video for a change, so please let me know how I did in the comments, as I'm actually genuinely curious about your thoughts. Also, I was inspired by Shuckmeister to make this, and I'm actually not trying to start an argument or anything, so if you see this, Shuck, please don't get angry at me, buddy. We're good buddies, right? Alrighty then. See you guys next time on the channel, and remember, I forgot my outro.